And for more analysis into this, we're now joined in the studio by Professor Qi Jianjian from the Chinese Academy of Social Sciences. Welcome to the program, Ms. Qi. The current national security law actually lists 5 acts that, quote unquote, endanger state security. And the new bill actually proposes to omit all those listings and adopt a broader, broader meaning of the word espionage. And the experts explain that the reason why this change is happening, because it will make it easier for China's criminal law to counter the acts of espionage. What's your take on this change?
Yeah, sure. Now that we are discussing about the espionage law, so that the now listed 5 kinds of endangering the state security acts cannot meet with the need of the espionage law. And as to the new espionage law, one of the most important work is to accurately define the scope of espionage. The definition of espionage is the first priority of this legislation. As we know that the background of the legislation is that most of the content of the former national security law is about espionage. The main work of this legislation is to put the espionage issue into an espionage law, ashes to ashes. But more important, the legislation is a kind of a preparation for institutional construction of a comprehensive state security legal system. It is true that this is an important step forward for a state security legal system. And the independent espionage law is a special legislation. It will reinforce the espionage practice. Now we can see that many new mechanisms and coercive measures are provided in the espionage law, such as seizures and freezes. The multi-sectorial incorporation from Ministry of State Security, from military, from the Ministry of Public Security, and also from the Ministry of Defense. And the law is much more practical and more specific. And this is a significant step forward for espionage legislation and the practice.
Also the new security law proposes changes to some major regulations in China's criminal national legal system. So now help us understand how these proposed changes will actually better protect national security.
Now the state security law is revised into the espionage law. This is the first step forward to set up a comprehensive state security system, legal system. The espionage law opens the door to a more comprehensive state security legal system. The national security legal system should cover all issues about national security. Traditionally, the national security issues include the military security, the homeland security, the political security. And why the old law must be revised? Take, for example, the military security. The old law almost mentioned nothing special about the military security. And military security is the most important part in the national security system. Furthermore, the modern national security conception include the economic security, the information security, the biological security, even the cultural security, and actually the terrorism is also a very important issue in modern national security issue. So that some of the issues are very new to us. So a lot of research and legislation is to be done in the near future. So the national security issue is a top design legislation issue. It is the requirement of the rule of law that the national security should be guaranteed by laws and rules.
So it's all a reflection of China's new security situation. All right, thank you very much indeed, Professor Qi Jianjian from the Chinese Academy of Social Sciences.
Welcome.
Thank you very much.